Welcome back to LearningTab. Today, we are diving into the world of cognitive flexibility and intellectual humility as we explore Think Again by Adam Grant. This riveting piece is more than just a book. It's a journey into the mind's uncharted territories, a beacon to those seeking personal and professional growth. Written by the brilliant Adam Grant, a renowned psychologist and decision-making expert, Think Again is a masterful exploration of how we think, make decisions, and cultivate intellectual humility. Grant's expertise shines through every page, gently guiding us to question our beliefs, challenge our preconceptions, and embrace the power of knowing what we don't know. In a world that's constantly evolving, Think Again is a timely reminder of the importance of adaptability and the courage to rethink. This book is a game changer, challenging us to embrace the power of rethinking and acknowledging what we don't know. Chapter 1 of Think Again introduces us to the concept of unlearning. Unlearning, in essence, is the ability to let go of old knowledge, beliefs, and habits that may no longer serve us, making room for new, more relevant information. It's like spring cleaning for the mind, decluttering the outdated to welcome the fresh and new. But why is unlearning so important? Well, we live in an era where change is the only constant. The knowledge and skills that got us here may not get us where we want to go. To adapt and thrive in this ever-changing world, we must be open to unlearning and relearning. The process of unlearning is crucial for our personal and professional growth. Now let's talk about the challenges of unlearning. It's not as easy as it sounds. Our minds naturally cling to familiar ideas and beliefs, resisting change. This mental inertia can make unlearning a tough task. To illustrate, think of a seasoned sailor who has spent decades navigating the seas using traditional methods. Introducing him to modern GPS technology could present a significant unlearning challenge. He must unlearn years of ingrained habits and beliefs to embrace new ways of navigating. Moreover, unlearning can be an emotional process. It may involve admitting that we were wrong, which can be difficult for many of us. It's like a scientist who has devoted years to a particular theory, only to discover new evidence that contradicts it. The scientist must unlearn the old theory before accepting the new one. However, as challenging as it may be, unlearning is a vital skill in today's world. It enables us to stay relevant, adaptable, and open-minded. It's the cornerstone of a growth mindset and the foundation for continuous learning. So let's embrace the challenge of unlearning. For it's through unlearning that we truly learn. Unlearning is indeed a challenging but necessary part of growth. Moving on to Chapter 2, we delve into the idea of intellectual humility. This concept may sound complex, but it's actually quite simple. Intellectual humility is all about acknowledging the limits of our knowledge. It's about accepting that we don't have all the answers, and that's perfectly okay. It's about being open to new ideas, to criticism, and to change. Adam Grant in Think Again argues that this humility is crucial for fostering a growth mindset. This mindset is not a new concept. It's been around for a while and has been widely discussed by psychologists and educators. A growth mindset is essentially the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed. It's the opposite of a fixed mindset, which assumes that our character, intelligence, and creative abilities are static and cannot be changed in any meaningful way. Intellectual humility, as Grant outlines, is key to developing this growth mindset. When we acknowledge that our knowledge is limited, we become more open to learning. We start to see every interaction, every experience as an opportunity to learn something new. We become less defensive when our ideas are challenged and more curious about different perspectives. Grant also discusses how intellectual humility contributes to learning and growth. He shares research showing that intellectually humble individuals are more likely to achieve their goals, build stronger relationships, and even lead more effectively. Why? Because they're not afraid to admit they're wrong. They're not afraid to say, "I don't know." They're not afraid to learn. Moreover, acknowledging our intellectual limitations can foster an environment of mutual respect and understanding. It can encourage others to share their ideas and perspectives, contributing to a richer, more diverse pool of knowledge. Intellectual humility, therefore, is a key driver for continuous learning and growth. It's not about undermining our knowledge or abilities, but rather, it's about enhancing our capacity to learn, adapt, and thrive in an ever-changing world. It's about having the courage to say, "I don't know," and the curiosity to find out. It's about rethinking, unlearning, and learning anew. Chapter 3 presents strategies for mastering the art of rethinking. Now you might be wondering, isn't rethinking just about changing your mind? Yes and no. It is more than just altering your perspective. It's about embracing a state of constant cognitive flux where you're willing to challenge your own beliefs and assumptions and be open to new information. The first strategy that Adam Grant presents is to think like a scientist. This means embracing curiosity, being willing to experiment, and accepting that we might be wrong. Scientists do not let their ideas become their identities. Instead, they develop hypotheses, test them, and change their views based on the results. This mindset encourages us to question our own assumptions and be open to alternative viewpoints. The second strategy is to foster a flexible mindset. This involves being open to change, adapting to new situations, and viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. It means stepping out of our comfort zones and being willing to take risks. A flexible mindset allows us to see the world from different perspectives, enhancing our problem-solving skills and boosting our creativity. The third strategy is to embrace the power of doubt. Doubt can be uncomfortable, but it is a necessary part of rethinking. It encourages us to question our beliefs and assumptions, to seek out new information, and to be willing to change our minds. Embracing doubt can lead to deeper understanding and better decision-making. The final strategy is to cultivate a learning mindset. This means valuing knowledge and understanding over being right. It involves being curious, asking questions, and seeking to learn from others. A learning mindset encourages us to continually grow and evolve, fostering a culture of continuous improvement. These strategies are not just for individuals. Organizations can also benefit from mastering the art of rethinking. By fostering a culture of intellectual humility and cognitive flexibility, organizations can adapt more quickly to change, innovate more effectively, and make better decisions. Mastering the art of rethinking can indeed open doors to new perspectives and solutions. It's a powerful tool that can help us navigate the complexities of our world with greater agility, creativity, and wisdom. In Chapter 4, the book highlights the importance of feedback in the learning and rethinking process. Feedback, both positive and constructive, is an integral part of our growth journey. It provides us with a mirror to our actions, thoughts, and beliefs, offering us an opportunity to reflect, rethink, and reorient. Adam Grant, with his insightful writing, presents us with compelling examples that demonstrate how feedback can be a powerful tool for improvement. He takes us through the story of Ray Dalio, the founder of Bridgewater Associates. Dalio attributes his success to a culture of radical transparency, where any employee, regardless of their position, can give feedback to anyone else. Another example from the book is that of the Pixar animation studios. Their brain trust meetings, where constructive feedback is freely given and received, have been instrumental in creating some of the most loved animated films of our time. By fostering a culture of open feedback, Pixar has managed to continually rethink and refine their work, leading to unparalleled success. Feedback isn't always easy to accept. It can be unsettling to hear that we are wrong or that our performance is less than stellar. But Grant encourages us to view feedback as a tool for growth, not as a personal critique. He suggests that we should seek feedback actively, not just passively accept it. By doing so, we open ourselves to different perspectives and get a chance to correct our course before it's too late. In the words of Adam Grant, feedback is the breakfast of champions. It's the fuel that keeps us moving forward, constantly improving and continually rethinking. Feedback, when taken in the right spirit, can be a catalyst for transformation. Grant's insights on feedback underscore its role in challenging our assumptions, combating our biases, and ultimately fostering a culture of learning and rethinking. Embracing feedback, thus, can significantly improve our learning and rethinking process. Chapter 5 of Think Again addresses the challenges of navigating uncertainty. We are living in a world where change is the only constant, and uncertainty is a given. Our ability to adapt to this uncertainty often defines our success. Uncertainty can be daunting, but it's also an opportunity for growth. As Adam Grant suggests in Think Again, we can navigate uncertainty by embracing the unknown and being open to rethinking our beliefs and assumptions. Consider a situation where you're facing a difficult decision. The path forward might not be clear, and you might be uncertain about what to do. In these situations, Grant recommends taking a step back and questioning your assumptions. Are you sure about the facts you're basing your decision on? Are there alternative perspectives or possibilities you haven't considered? Is there something you don't know that might change your mind? These are the types of questions that can help you rethink your approach and navigate uncertainty more effectively. Another practical tip is to seek diverse perspectives. When we're uncertain, it's easy to fall into the trap of confirmation bias, seeking out information that supports our existing beliefs. By actively seeking out different viewpoints, we can challenge our assumptions and make more informed decisions. Finally, Grant emphasizes the importance of learning from failure. Failure, while often seen as something to be avoided, can be a powerful tool for learning and growth. When we fail, we're forced to confront our mistakes and rethink our approach, which can help us become better at dealing with uncertainty in the future. Navigating uncertainty, therefore, requires a flexible mindset and the willingness to rethink. So the next time you're facing uncertainty, remember to question your assumptions, seek diverse perspectives, and learn from your failures. This way, uncertainty can become less of a daunting challenge and more of an opportunity for growth. The final chapter provides real-world examples of how the principles of Think Again can be applied in everyday situations. Let's consider a common scenario. You have a long-held belief about a particular topic. It's so ingrained that you've never really questioned it. Then, one day, you're presented with new information that contradicts your belief. How do you react? Do you dismiss the information or do you pause and consider it? This is where the power of rethinking comes into play. It's about giving yourself permission to change your mind and embrace new ideas. Take for instance a friend of mine, an ardent coffee lover, who believed that coffee was the only thing that could kickstart his day. However, after coming across research on the benefits of starting the day with a glass of water, he decided to rethink his belief. He tried it out and found that it worked just as well for him. This is a simple example, but it illustrates the essence of rethinking. In another instance, a colleague who had always been resistant to remote work found herself thriving in a work-from-home setup during the pandemic. It was a forced rethink, but it led her to discover a work style that was more conducive to her productivity and work-life balance. In both cases, the individuals were presented with new information that challenged their existing beliefs. By choosing to think again, they were able to adapt and evolve, leading to personal growth and new insights. In the professional realm, the ability to think again can be a game changer. Imagine a team that's been working on a project in a certain way because that's how it's always been done. A new member joins and suggests a different approach. If the team is open to rethinking, they might discover a more efficient way of working. So, whether it's about reconsidering our daily habits, the way we work, or our deeply held beliefs, the power of rethinking can open up new possibilities and pathways. Applying the principles of Think Again in real life can indeed foster personal and professional growth. To wrap up, Think Again by Adam Grant is a powerful book that encourages us to embrace the power of continuous learning and rethinking. It teaches us the importance of unlearning, relearning, and the value of intellectual humility. It's not just about acquiring new knowledge, but also about challenging our preconceived notions and biases. The book underscores the significance of feedback in our journey of growth and improvement. It also provides insights into navigating uncertainty, a constant in our ever-changing world. By mastering the art of rethinking, we can better adapt to new information and make wiser decisions. In real life, the principles of Think Again can be applied in myriad ways. Whether it's at work, in our personal relationships, or in navigating complex global issues, a flexible mindset can be our greatest asset. Embrace the power of rethinking and see the change it brings in your personal and professional life. We hope you found this summary of Think Again insightful and enlightening. This book is a powerful tool to help us all master the art of rethinking and embrace the power of knowing what we don't know. If you've enjoyed exploring these concepts with us, Consider giving this video a like and subscribe to LearningTab for more thought-provoking book summaries. We're all about fostering cognitive flexibility and personal development here. So if you're hungry for more, we recommend Mindset, The New Psychology of Success by Carol Dweck and Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. These books, much like Think Again, challenge us to rethink our assumptions and approach life with a growth mindset. And remember, sharing is caring. If you found value in this video, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends, your family, or anyone who could benefit from a fresh perspective. Thank you for joining us on this intellectual journey. Until next time, keep rethinking.